So it's the zombie apocalypse, right? And I'm witnessing zombies eating humans, humans killing zombies. And it's quite a spectacle. And there was actually just a final stand last night. It was pretty awesome. I saw lots of humans get killed. The zombies won, hands down. The zombies just clobbered those humans. Hey everybody, my name is Christian, and this is Black Ops. I'm gonna pause here right off the bat. It's a great grenade spot for the A flag. You can keep them off it for a few seconds so you get a nice little lead. I get a nice triple kill off the start. That's a great way to start a game. So back to my zombie apocalypse story. Yes, that is a true story. Not real zombies, of course. It was humans versus zombies at my college this past week. It just ended last night, and I went with my roommate and we watched the final stand where all the humans just all get together in one of the areas of the dorms, and all the zombies basically rush them, and the humans see if they can complete the objective. It's pretty crazy. And it was pretty awesome last year, pretty awesome this year. I didn't play because I didn't really want to deal with that. You know, I had stuff to do. I was kind of busy. But it's over now, and it's a lot of fun. So it's kind of funny to see, basically, the humans get Nerf guns and the zombies get hands, assuming they have hands. And if they don't, I don't know, maybe they build them some prosthetic hands or something. But the humans basically just try and survive the whole week using Nerf guns, and the zombies, all they do is tag people. It starts with one original zombie, and then it obviously grows from there as more people keep getting tagged, and they have the final stand at the very end. But anyway, so that was going on. It was funny to see lots of my friends running around with Nerf guns, trying to dodge zombies, shoot zombies, get tagged themselves. And it's always a fun sight to see with there's like a sea of orange on the ground from all the Nerf darts. But anyway, and don't do this right here. Not climbing up ladders, because climbing up ladders you can do, but don't climb up ladders when there's a person with a knife in their pocket waiting to knife you, because as you know, in Call of Duty, knife is stronger than bullets any day of the week, assuming you're close range, of course. But anyway, so humans vs. zombies started, my new quarter started, spring break came and went. That's why I really haven't been putting up videos, so you guys probably know what's been going on. So first during spring break, I went to Harry Potter World. I became a wizard, and then I had to survive a zombie apocalypse, and now I have to survive classes. So things have been getting pretty crazy for me. But so you guys seem to really like it when I talk about college and what crazy shenanigans go on here. So that's what's been going on here pretty much. I started my new quarter. Zombie apocalypse came and went. Harry Potter World came and went. It's where I went to for spring break. A bunch of my friends and we went down to Orlando. Just like we did the same thing last year, except this year we went to Harry Potter World. And Harry Potter World is awesome. I strongly recommend you guys go there. So much fun, and I'm going to completely nerd out for a few minutes, so if you don't know anything about Harry Potter, hopefully you at least know what it is. If you haven't seen the movies or read the books, I recommend you do at least see the movies. Like I have, I've never read the books because I don't really like to read. It's a different story for a different time. But the Harry Potter World was so cool. I went there, went on all the rides. The rides were awesome. I don't want to spoil it, but they were really cool rides. And I bought a chocolate frog and ate it, which was delicious, and I recommend those. They're good. I bought some chocolate wands for my family when they come visit. My roommate bought a real wand, so he's actually a wizard now. He's a real wand. He's been practicing his Patronum spells and his Leviosa, and it's been pretty awesome. He's been fighting off Dementors. We've had a Dementor problem in our room for a while. He's been fighting them off with his wand. But so that's what I did over spring break. I went to Orlando, hung out, went to Harry Potter World, and it was pretty darn awesome. We did all sorts of stuff. They have Ollivanders, the wand shop there, and they do this little wand experience thing where 25 people come in, and an actor picks one person to kind of just like in the movie The Sorcerer's Stone, choose his wand, or has the wand choose him. So he's like, I want you to point at those wand boxes and shout Wingardium Leviosa, and of course the person's like, all right, go, and they just pick like someone at random from the crowd. And my friend actually, he got chosen. It was really funny. So we're all joking with my friend that he's a wizard now because he got to levitate boxes and ring bells and get his chosen wand. And like, they do it by birth date. Like, they have wands made for your birth month. So the guy was like, wait, when is your birthday? And he was like, it's in this month. And then she was like, all right, here's your wand. And then like the spotlight comes on and all the music's like, whoosh. And it's so cool. So we were nerds for a day. We spent probably 7 hours in just the Harry Potter part of the park. Harry Potter part of the park. Alliteration for the win. But we did that. It's in the Harry Potter world as part of Island of Adventure at Universal Studios. So I strongly recommend you go there. It was definitely a lot of fun, well worth it, and oh man, we had a blast. It was so much fun. And that's really all I did for spring break. Hung out in Orlando. Also something I did during spring break is I got reacquainted with Blink 182, and they're a band if you guys don't know, and if you haven't listened to them, you probably should because they're really good. They're one of the bands that I grew up with. You know, kind of like the whole punk rock generation of like the late '90s, early 2000s. So that's music that I grew up with, and it was like I had heard of them. Like I grew up listening to their music without really knowing who they were. You know, it's like one of those bands where you hear their music all the time, but you're like, who is this band? And then when you find out who it is, you're like, oh, I love this band. But Blink 182, I strongly recommend that you listen to them because they're great. They actually broke up for a while, but they're actually back together now, and they're supposed to be putting out another album this summer, which I'm really excited for. So Blink 182, it's really awesome. It's 3 people in the band, which is awesome. You know, they're pretty good musicians. Travis Barker, the drummer of that band, is probably the greatest drummer in the world, at least one of the greatest drummers in the world. So he's really good. So strongly recommend you listen to them because their lyrics are just fun. They're all about partying and stuff. You know, I'm sure you've heard at least some of their songs, but just check them out. So I've been reacquainted with them, and I'm really happy. We've been listening to them a lot. We watched a lot of Futurama over the break, and if you don't watch Futurama, then you should. That's another really funny show. Probably my favorite like cartoon show. Definitely one of my favorite comedy shows. It's absolutely hilarious. Their writers are brilliant. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. I don't know. Been having a ton of fun, doing all kinds of crazy stuff with my friends, getting into all sorts of trouble. Not really, but it just makes me sound cooler when I say that. It makes me feel better about myself. Any hoozles. And I've actually been getting really into playing the guitar again. I used to play, I've never really talked about this, but I used to play guitar a long time ago. I took lessons for more than a year, and I really liked it, but for some reason I stopped. I really don't know why I stopped. I just kind of just quit playing. But, you know, I've recently picked it back up again. My friend has a guitar. He's a pretty good guitarist. My roommate's a really good bassist, so maybe being around all this musicality has rekindled my love for playing the guitar. So I've recently picked that up again and loving it, learning all sorts of chords, songs, you know, just messing around with it. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, it's just kind of one of the things I like to do. It's kind of therapeutic, you know, in a way. Whenever you're just relaxing, I just whip out the guitar and start jamming. Jamming. I hope you like jamming too. I don't start breaking out into song because I can't sing. So I don't know why I just did that. But it is a lot of fun. I should probably do like a musical outro for this. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'll do like a musical outro for this commentary. Don't know why. I'm just feeling musical today. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with me. You guys can keep letting me know what you want to hear, like as far as topics are concerned. You know, you guys seem to really like it when I talk about college, you know, so that's pretty much what I've been doing lately at my school, you know, spring break. And that was actually a guy that I just bumped into right there in the game. I didn't notice, neither did he, so he lives to fight another day. But anyway, so yeah, spring break was awesome. I'm really glad I got to do that. You know, it was a nice break. And, you know, I'm ready for another great quarter. It's the classes I'm taking Introduction to Sound Design, Introduction to Screenwriting, and Math online, which I hate math. Math is the bane of my existence. I barely passed math in high school, like with the lowest D possible. I barely avoided summer school. It was pretty awesome. I was pretty happy. But so far, this math class is going pretty well. I'm taking it's an online class, so I don't actually have to physically get up and go to class, which is awesome. So like the way I set up my schedule is, I have my 2 like classroom classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that means I don't have to go to class on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And as you guys should know, at my college we don't have classes on Fridays. So that means I don't have class on Thursdays, so I basically have a 4-day weekend every week. So I'm really looking forward to this quarter. I like my schedule. I think it's going to go well. I'm a little nervous about screenwriting just because we kind of have to like share our stories, and I'm kind of a shy person in real life. I know it probably doesn't really show in my commentaries, but you know, I'm pretty shy in real life, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But the professor's awesome, and I think it's going to go really well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will have more topics, more stuff to talk about for you guys. Keep leaving your suggestions, your ratings, your dislikes, whatever helps me know if you like it or not. And I will see you guys laters. And take it away, Christian. So I'm really not going to say anything because I can't sing. So instead I'll just tell you. Thanks for listening. You're awesome. And I'll see you next time. Alright? Cool. Bye. That's all I got.